Absolutely
Uh-oh.
terrible.
Let me turn on my screen and let's get started. Yes. Ooh,
Oh
yes.
no. Oh god.
Oh, this is a cursed one, isn't
It's
it?
cursed, baby. It's cursed.
Oh, this is what they put on Twitter, dude.
Yes, yes. This is what
Not
you
like
call a boosted
this.
account.
What's happening, Chief?
Dude,
You're a millionaire.
I was a Katarina one trick and I got bored of the game and really depressed and stopped playing Katarina. And now I'm
Oh,
playing 80 carry. By the way,
oh,
the Ash win rate is mostly from when I was playing your Trinity Force Ash and I just fucking sucked dick at it. I don't know if it was
oh,
the
rest in
build
peace.
or whatever, but that really tanked the win rate.
Definitely has a unique play style, so to speak. Oh, so you like stopped playing like a month ago and you like kind of recently came back? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. I really just I was really depressed. Like shit was going on in my real life. So I'm trying to get back into the
Unfortunate.
game, but
Hopefully,
yeah.
things are a bit better now, right?
Yeah, they're a lot better now. They're a lot better now.
Good, good. Good to hear. Good to hear. I don't. When I'm depressed, I just play more League. Ha!
Yeah. Well, it used to be like that. I've been playing League since, as you can tell, since like season 3. My brother
Long
started
time.
playing, and I started playing after him, right? But in one season, playing Katarina, I went from bronze 5 0 LP to plat 1.
Nice, nice.
So that's mostly why, like, I limit test and I disguise it as inting. You know what I mean? Like, look at all these
Fair?
Yasuo games.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
That's depression
Oh,
right there. That's real
oh
depression.
no. Oh no. And now you're playing
Uh,
ADC, dude. Some might say you're still depressed.
I'm a little depressed, but that's okay. That's okay. It's the
All
spice of
right,
life,
so
right?
what's on your mind today for League? Like just ADC stuff? Like you just recently started playing ADC, right?
Um, it's always been my secondary role,
Oh, okay, okay.
and the reason I've always wanted to play AD carry is because my best friend, he's a Grandmaster's AD carry one trick, or not one trick,
What?
but he's
Who?
Grandmaster's AD carry. You probably don't know him. He's kind of a no name, but his name was Daniel. Is Yongju. He's Korean. I
Wait,
met him.
Dan, like the Zaya Kaisa player?
No, 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 no. He plays a lot of Lucian, Ezreal. His name used to be fuck, what was it? Dragon Jew or no? What is it?
Wait, do you have his OPGG? I'm
Yeah, yeah,
curious.
yeah. Let me look. He's in Korea right now. Like he went back home for 4 months, so I haven't seen him in a
Oh,
long
yo,
time.
he gets
But
to play on Korea server. Goddamn,
yeah, dude, it's sick.
his training arc right there.
Fuck,
Four
what was it
months. Holy
called?
shit.
Let me go to offline. Uh, his brother is Bomju, but you don't know him. Where is it at? It's been so long since I've seen his account, so take me a quick second.
I'm sure it just has no games on it forever. So because
Oh,
he went
here it
back to
is.
Korea.
Netetiquette? Netiquette? I don't know how to pronounce it, but here. I'll look it up on OPGG now that I know what the name is. Netiquette. It's probably, yeah, it's D2 now from decaying, but here it is. But yeah, he's like he's my best friend,
I
and I've
felt
always wanted to
like
be like him.
I
He's
feel like
been
there's some.
hovering around Diamond 1, Grandmasters, Masters for like 5 seasons now,
Okay,
but
okay, okay,
recently he's picked Grandmasters.
okay,
Uh
okay.
and I see him play, and it's like he's actually been in a Scara video, right? And it literally describes like how he played that game, describes how he plays in general, where he'll just go in, he doesn't think about it whatsoever, and it's pure like instinct. He doesn't play off of habits like you or anything like that. He just kind of goes in and 1v9s.
Hmm. That's kind of debate because his instinct is a habit, right?
Sure, for sure, yeah.
Like playing on instinct is basically like that's actually the goal. Is essentially we want
Get
to
to the
get in
point where you don't
there.
need to think about it.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you've heard of like the zone, right?
Yeah. Like when you're in your Zen mode.
Yeah, like in sports and pretty much sports or whatever kind of like competitive thing you're pursuing. You know, being in the zone is pretty much like is like the ideal where you're like not thinking too much or too little,
And that's
right?
what
And you're just playing on autopilot.
Katarina.
Yeah, and you go in there, you just fuck shit up, and you're like, wow, I just did that without thinking. Like that's
Yeah.
that is the goal. Yeah, for sure.
When I play
sure.
AD carry, there's no not thinking aloud.
Oh no!
I can't do that.
Oh no! All right, so which of these videos do you want to start with then?
Oh no.
We have these three here.
Let's see here. So that's the Sona game. Look at the other two for me real quick.
Oh, Zyra and Rakan.
The Rakan game. Let's look at that one. Cause do you know who Ben 1 is?
Ben 1? I have no fucking clue.
You actually played versus him maybe a week ago. He was a Camille mid, and he kind of shit on you guys.
I don't know, man. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's fine. No worries.
Can't remember.
He coached me on this game as well.
Oh, he did. Wait,
yeah.
But doesn't he play?
He plays 80. He was just for funning on his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. He was coaching on this game.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you get two people to look at this.
Yeah, dude. One of them was free.
Oh, okay. I'm curious to see what he said about that, but
it was a lot about like positioning. Like, I learned throughout this game slowly that I couldn't actually have my Rakan hit his W because one, Ben told me that Caitlyn is just the worst matchup for a Rakan, right? Like if he tries to W her, she just E's immediately. She just 50 cals it and you can't hit her, right? So I learned slowly throughout the game that I have to engage first to get the slows off so that her 50 cal isn't as fast.
Well, let's talk about this real quick. Wait, I want to see. She didn't take clans, right? This is like Lolila or something. No, she didn't even have clans. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this section here quick. I think we're gonna be discussing some laning ideas that might help you a lot here, right? So I want you to watch this like in the first two waves. I want you to kind of let's actually just break it in the first wave. Let's do the first wave actually. All right, let's talk about this. Well, I guess it's the this wave here, the second wave. Let's talk about this. So let's just like, you know, real quick again, and then
I really fucked up on my engage here. So
what do you think about this?
I stepped way too far back. Like I knew I was hitting level 2, but in my mind, whether this is right or not, in my mind, I imagined that the Rakan would be stepping up way farther up. But he didn't need to do that. If he goes EW, I can just like literally run up to her and Rakan can E to me.
Do you know if he has EW?
Yeah.
Some Rakan players are mysteries, dude. Who knows, dude?
You have no idea.
I have no fucking clue. Yeah, until I see an ability or he tells me. I mean, you don't really know, right?
He didn't even hit his abilities. That's why I slowly learned throughout this game that he could not hit his abilities without me slowing them or ulting them.
Right. So let's talk about this level 2 real quick. What do you think about this?
I'm really low and I'm tanking the minion wave, but again, I assumed he at least took E or something, but the Rakan didn't really do anything and that was my fault, right? I walked up way too far and she was also level 2. I didn't take advantage of the fact that I was gonna get level 2 first because I didn't shove it hard enough.
Well, okay, we can break that down for piecemeal. Let's take the easier one part, which is like we didn't get level 2 fast enough. How come we didn't get level 2 fast enough?
I'm not quite sure, honestly.
So how do we get level 2?
Rakan has to hit
faster.
Has to hit the minion.
Besides that, I mean, like we can't control our support.
Wing more, I guess. It's just
not
really
more. You have one volley.
Oh,
it's not W more. Oh yes, hitting more of the minions. What happened?
Caitlyn Q. It's like
how many minions do we hit?
It was terrible. I have to hit like all of them, just like Caitlyn Q has to hit.
Oh, you have to hit all of them? Wait, well, which ones matter?
Backline.
The backline minions matter? Oh, sorry. I'm looking at this picture here. This is the second wave with the first 3 melees are gonna get you level 2, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, which of these minions matter for level 2? The 3 melee minions, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I need to hit all 3 of the melees, at least.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, do we really care about hitting the range minions as much?
Not really, no.
Yeah, just for the purpose of level 2. Not I mean it doesn't really have a factor in it at all, right?
I was thinking more about level 1.
Oh yeah, level 1 we could do the if you were in lane already, we could approach from the side.
Yeah, I was waiting for to get to that.
Yeah, I mean this is pretty much fine. I mean you hit pretty much everything except for 1 minion. It seems fine to me, right?
Yeah.
But this one is a little bit suspect, right? Because you know we hit 1 minion.
Yeah.
Right? So it didn't really make sense for the purpose of rushing level 2, right? Or here's like another Ashe specific trick, I guess. You know, like you did with the first wave, how do you suddenly get level 2 by surprise? You know, get them all low and volley them to death, right?
Yeah, so, they don't expect it to actually go
exactly.
I think they should actually put that into the W, like the tooltip or whatever. Like it should say that if the minions are low enough to execute, that it'll go through. Like,
oh yeah, I mean,
it doesn't say that on the W.
Yeah, that's just sometimes it be like that, right? I guess hidden mechanic. Okay, but yeah, besides the minion thing, what's going on here with this? Like, how do we prevent this from happening?
Well, she had no Q and I knew I could dodge the E, so I figured that we would win the trade, but we didn't, and I don't really understand why.
This is a great spot to look at then, right? Because you dodge the E, she has no Q, you guys got shit on, right? Yeah. So what happened? So obviously something went really wrong here, right? You got everything you wanted, and it was still not close. In fact, he was like giga losing
too. Yeah. Like
it's actually
I
just
tried to drop the minion aggro by going into the bush, but it
yeah. Look at our health from after all this is over. It's so doomed, right?
Yeah, my head is over. I'm like, what do I do? What do I freaking do now? The Rakan is literally useless. He hasn't done anything here.
So let's talk about so in mid lane, I think you played mostly Katarina, right?
I'm a Katarina one trick, yeah.
So let's say like Katarina versus Malzahar. How do you play this lane? Before level 6.
You have to wait on level 3. Because level 1 you don't deal any damage. You can maybe cheese him level 2, but you have to proc his passive. If you can proc his passive, then he's really vulnerable to ganks. So maybe with Caitlyn E, because she used her E, she's more vulnerable to ganks, and that's how you can abuse her. But
okay, what about when you have a Gunblade?
Oh, then the lane's over.
How come?
I get a huge power spike in the fact that I can actually sustain. Right? The fact that I can shove in waves really, really quickly.
Well, how does being able to sustain doing it? What does that even do?
Well, why is that relevant? Most of Malzahar's damage is damage over time from his E. Right? If he's EWing you, then you can just Q the minions, but you still can take the damage from the E. Right? So you need that innate sustain to be able to deal with that.
Exactly. And if you hit him with a dagger or something and then you heal it all up, what happens over time?
You will slowly begin to win the trade because you'll have more sustain.
Alright, he's gonna go home and get shit on, right? Essentially.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna get 2 plates, go bot lane, get a double.
Exactly, right? So let's go back to this. What happens if you trade?
They have more sustain because of Yuumi.
Right. Is it not even like more sustain? Do you even have sustain?
I mean, you have Rakan Q, but that's not sustain.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, that's just hoping, right?
That's him hitting
praying,
his Q,
dude. Right? Yeah, I mean, unless it's on like a Braum or something. Like I don't even know. Against the Leona, maybe you could say it's more like sustain, but against the Yuumi Caitlyn, how does he hit this guy, right?
Yeah. So, how do you even win?
So, what do you want to do in this lane then?
Well, I got Cole, so I realistically want to engage off my ulti and just.
Before 6. Before 6.
Oh, before 6?
Yeah.
If the Caitlyn lets me, I want to be able to control the wave and shove it in for prio on Scuttle. But
yeah,
like our Wukong is going topside, so it doesn't really matter. I can just let her shove, and I can run her down because I'm playing Ashe. I want the lane to be as long as possible, so I want to be able to run her down. But if I shove in the first and the second wave, I can crash that wave. And then when the cannon wave comes in, it'll push harder towards me because it's closer to them.
That sounds good to me, right? So what happened between that and this?
I took too heavy of a trade, so now it's gonna be really hard to like get a full shove on them without like just dying or having to back.
Is it too heavy of a trade, or? I mean, how heavy? We talking about 2 auto attacks here, right?
Yeah.
And we got dumpster, right? Yeah. So what is that? Is that like a heavy trade or is that like any trade?
I think with the Cole, it's any trade. But with if I had like Dorns, or maybe if I was level 3. Like level 3 is when Raycon gets his EW, and then he can just we can kind of run them down whenever they use E. Or whenever Caitlyn uses her 50 cal, we can kind of run them down.
Right. But she's not just gonna randomly use her net, right?
No. You have to use bait her out either by movements or having the Recon ulti W.
Right. But do you see where I'm getting at here, in terms of what we're trying to do here?
No, I feel stupid, but no.
So let me give you a hint. Okay, so look at this. So we're going for this level 2 play. They're gonna hit level 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
This loses 100% of the time.
Yeah.
No question.
No question. Taking the minion wave.
No. Not even just the minions, right? Also, although that is definitely a factor. That is actually definitely a factor.
That's a huge factor here.
But you lose this 100 times out of 100.
even if I win the trade, it doesn't matter because of Yumi.
How do you win the trade? Yeah, that's not even winning the trade, right? Because
you're not winning.
Any amount of trade is losing essentially, right?
But then so how do I like put pressure over my lane if
how do we put pressure on this lane?
Maybe controlling the wave. Although it's even harder because Caitlyn, I'm pretty sure Caitlyn has somewhat better wave clear because her Q can hit all the minions, whereas my W, unless the front line is low, doesn't hit all the minions normally.
Let me give you some hints here. Let's say what's a meta champion here? Let's say you're Ezreal here. Does that change anything?
No.
This is still bad, right? Yeah, this is still fucking bad, right? Yeah. Let's say this is Blitzcrank here. Does that change anything?
Maybe. I mean, if Blitzcrank can land a hook, then yeah, that's when I can go in. But it's really hard to land hook because of Caitlyn E.
Right? Let's say this is like a Lulu. Does this change anything?
No. How do you beat sustain, man? It just feels so strong. Even with like an engaged champion, right? Even if you completely hard win the trade, you will just get out sustained.
I mean, you play Katarina, you know how you lose, right?
Yeah.
You get killed before you can sustain it up, or they giga trade, you're like, haha, I'm gonna sustain it up, and they do dragon, right? Anything like that. Or they giga trade with you, can't sustain off the minions before you get dove by jungler. You've seen these before.
Okay.
Well, like, let's go back to our like example here. So changing the ADC doesn't really do anything in this situation, right? Yeah. But changing the support might have some differences. Right, so if you're playing with a Rakan, what's the plan here? How do we win?
I bait out the Caitlyn E with my ulti, or he baits out the Caitlyn E with his W, or ulti W, and then after that we hard engage and try to run them down.
Well, what does a successful engage look like, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Him landing his W.
Yes, essentially, right? It's basically can he land his W, right?
Yeah, if Thresh lands the hook, then
yeah, exactly. So I think that's what it's boiling down to is, do you know how you want to PvP in the laning phase? This is, I think, very common in Diamond, where you see a lot of this, and the lane is just lost for no reason. Right?
Yeah.
Right, against a more skilled opponent, you just lose the game.
Yeah,
you just lose the game essentially.
Poke me out of the game.
You can't play for like 10 minutes. You lose the crab. Mid's upset. Like everyone's upset basically.
Everybody's
right? Something
mad
like this
at you because you're inting. Like...
Well, actually, they might not be mad at you because they don't know what happened. Only you and the support know what happened.
Oh no.
But yeah, maybe they're like, holy shit, support's inting, but you're like, haha, I'm sorry,
it's
just
me.
Yeah. Exactly, but you're not gonna say anything in our chat. Right?
So, come on, tell me that dodge wasn't.
I mean, that was really good, but that's the thing is like no amount of mechanics is gonna save you. That's an important piece at this.
That's what I've learned.
No amount of mechanics.
Yeah, I've tried to like. There's so many times where I've like tried to like outplay, and that's what I kind of like about AD carry, right? Is that on Katarina, there's no medium, right? You either kill your opponent or you don't. Right? On AD carry, it kind of feels like there's at times you can outplay, right? There's an outplay potential versus Katarina, you just kill or don't in a 1v1 situation, right? Or in a laning situation. So I just like the ability to feel like I'm just like, wow, I just completely destroyed them. You know what I mean?
You had to add like a plan. You basically tore it to shreds and then you kill them anyways, right? Yeah. Something like that. So
that feels so good.
Mechanical outplay is great for sure, right? like dodging the net, right?
Yeah,
is real spicy. So
dodging a Zyra E, just like slightly moving out of the way.
Dude, easy. Meanwhile, on Katarina, you just dash and instantly kill them. So
yeah, that's like it doesn't matter, you know. Or you dash in and then you just get insta fucking Malphite ulti, then you die.
Right. So let's say in terms of let's keep watching the laning phase, but I suspect the laning is gonna go pretty much the same thing's gonna happen over and over again. You guys are gonna keep trading. You're gonna lose a bunch of health. You're gonna land a fat W here. What's going on?
I landed a fatty ulti.
Oh, okay. Level 6, yeah.
Mechanics, bro.
Yeah, level 6, we're gonna destroy them. Yeah, I don't know.
My brain is small, but my hands are somewhat big. You know.
That's good. That's actually really really good at this elo. I think like you need hands and then you need a brain, in my opinion. At this elo, so maybe there's ideas of PvP ideas in the laning phase that you might need to look at. But you know what? Since maybe it's just level 2 things, maybe we're not gonna worry about it too much. Let's keep going. Yeah. I know we spent a lot of time discussing it, but
really, I'm pretty decent at wave control because I play mid lane and my secondary champion is Orianna.
Oh yes, that's good. Because wave control bot lane is
key. It's
very
like
valued ability. It's like honestly, it's like any lane, right? But
I think top lane abuses it the most because it's a 1v1 with a super long lane. But like
but in our bot lane, we get to control it because we're the ADC, right? I mean, maybe we should talk about this. What do you think?
We win. I'm pretty sure. Whether we were supposed to win or not, I'm pretty sure the Caitlyn inted. Like, if you do it slowly, she missed her trap. The Yuumi exhausted, but like right now in my head, I'm like, dude, this is free. I don't push. I'm like,
you want Wukong to be here?
Yeah, I want Wukong to come bot lane.
You have no mana.
They have no sums though, and this wave is huge. It's gonna shove right in.
Wukong's not coming, dude.
He's not coming, and I'm just like, oh, it's doomed. I can't shove in this wave anyway.
Does it look? Look at this. Yeah, what happened?
I took a trade when I didn't need to.
Yeah, was that a trade or what?
This wave is pushing. I could have just waited.
Is that not exactly what we thought was gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what happened? I mean, she was literally one hit. How much health does she have now?
HP.
Yeah, what
75%, but like effectively full because I can't trade with her anymore.
Yeah, what's the plan here, guys? Right? So you see that there's kind of like a problem in the laning phase, right? Yeah. Which is what?
Again, I'm limit testing and I'm disguising it as inting. You know, I gotta see how much damage I can actually do to this guy with a Cole.
Right. We have maybe ideas of what's it called? Our 2v2 lane matchup ideas, right? You guys actually almost killed her. That was almost good, but
I think I canceled an auto attack and I would have killed her.
Maybe auto attack cancel your Q is potential.
Yeah.
But
when I first flash, I could have auto attacked and then canceled it with a Q. But
you see how they screwed up here. I want you to watch Caitlyn here. I don't know if you noticed, but I want you to watch Caitlyn here.
She used her Q for one.
No. Check this out right here. What happened?
She didn't E fast enough to dodge the W.
Yeah, I would just tank it, dude. I would just like let it hit me. I'm like, this doesn't matter.
Yeah,
right?
Ben actually said that too. He was just like, this Caitlyn's actually trolling.
That's garbage. It's just like, just get hit. Like, it's not a problem, right?
There's no way
after
you get hit by that.
Yeah, well, not even that. I would tank the hit, right? Because what happens if you tank the hit?
You still win the trade.
Yeah, we trade harder. We're trading harder. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Like the Caitlyn's bad, right? So
and it didn't matter,
right?
Yeah, it didn't matter. You see this?
No, but what I'm saying is like you would have just taken it, right? But the Caitlyn's bad, so she missed it. But it actually started working out, so maybe it was 200 IQ.
Well, not even that. It's just it was bad, and they still won, right? You see how that works? Like they played it as poorly as possible, and they still won. Right? So what? So how are we supposed to win? Yeah, how the fuck are we supposed to win? Well, that can't be the answer, essentially, right?
Nerf Caitlyn.
Yeah, nerf the 5MS. Nerf the 5MS, right? So maybe we have an idea of what's it called? When we want to like fight in the laning phase, like what are we looking for?
See, we were looking for the Recon W before, but then we realized it doesn't
matter.
Recon
W. You got a Recon W here, right?
Yeah, like we actually hit the W and we got her super low, but it didn't matter.
No, it did matter. It did matter.
Well, I mean, you got both. We got sums for sure.
Let me give you a hint. When your blitz lands a hook and you're playing Caitlyn, what do you do? Well, actually, wait. What other ADCs do you play?
Vayne. I'll play Draven sometimes, and Lucian.
So this is all suspect. But let's say you're playing Lucian.
Yeah.
Blitz lands a hook. What do you do?
Q, auto attack, W, auto attack, and then they flash away E.
Correct, right? So let's say you use all those abilities on the minion. On the minions, Blitz hooks Draven. What happens?
Trade is lost. GG, go next.
Draven just kills you, right?
Draven go to Draven.
Like, wait, what the fuck is going on, right? Yeah. Well, not just that, but how come you can't kill the guys? Because you have no abilities, right? No
abilities, yeah.
So I want you to watch this and tell me why you didn't kill the Caitlyn, even though it can't land a W.
I have no mana.
Yes, exactly, right? Because in fact, what are you missing here? What specific ability kills this guy?
Volley. I went to the W, and I actually can't.
It's depressing, right? Yeah. So what happened to our ability usage? This is important from earlier too, when we saw you use W on one minion. What happened? What does that do?
It was troll.
Yeah, how come?
Because I ran out of mana. Like
no. Not just running out of mana. Yeah, what is your W? What is your W doing here? Like, what's the purpose?
My W doesn't do anything because it's a poke ability, but like we're not actually. Oh,
you see what I'm saying here, right? What's going on?
I get it. Yeah, no.
Right, what's going on?
I'm using my W to poke her, but it doesn't actually matter.
Yes.
She has a ton of sustain. So why do I
literally exactly. You're cucking yourself. In fact, you cucked yourself to the point where you missed the kill and her can't landed the W, right? So you see how like this matchup idea is really important in terms of what are you like? What are you guys looking for? And you play for that rather than we're just doing stuff and then stuff happens and we react to it, right? We're trying to specifically set something up so we can we can punish or not punish.
Spamming my W that like I don't realize that it doesn't actually matter.
Like, right, and a lot of lanes being able to W
is for like hard engaging and shoving in a wave or like manipulating the wave in some way.
Or like even follow up when he lands his W, right? So anything like that, right? So I think we're seeing this idea. Okay, so how do we put this into practice?
Looking at the matchup, right? Like,
when do we do this?
What do I have?
When
before the game starts.
Okay, so let's say you've identified that with Rakan we need to land W somehow, and Caitlyn and Yuumi they need to trade and poke us out and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, so poke us out of lane.
What is that? How do we? So let's get to this point here, right? And you see this in game. What do you do?
What do you mean? Like this picture?
Like you want to hit the Caitlyn here,
right?
You're going to continue hitting the Caitlyn here. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
In your next 5, 10, 15 games, you will tell yourself, this is our matchup. Caitlyn's going for a minion or something, and I'm like, okay, I want to hit her, right? That's going to happen every single time. But so what should we insert here to remind ourselves about the... what kind of habit should we insert here to make sure we're not making a mistake?
Oh, looking at the map.
Not looking at the map. We were talking about like 2v2 matchup ideas.
How much mana do I have?
What was important about the matchup? Maybe let's back it up more. Let's use this example. Maybe this one's better. We want to prevent ourselves from volleying randomly, right?
Yeah.
So how do we? So what's going through our mind when we actually use the volley? You want to hit this guy, right?
Actually, what was going through my mind was I thought the Caitlyn was gonna like trade a little bit harder, like keep going, but I wanted to get her off of the Raycon. So back up a little bit, but it's still incorrect because the Raycon could.
Okay, maybe not a great example. Let's go. Let's back it up even further then. Anytime we're trading, really. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's just use this.
I have no W up.
How do we prevent ourselves from making this mistake, essentially? So when we get to this point, what are we trying to do? We're trying to like hit them or something, right?
Yeah.
Let's say this is our trigger, like in terms of where we want to insert our new habit, right? Where we want to get better at this part of the game, essentially, right? So every time you see the situation, you want to play this differently, is the idea, right?
Okay.
So let's say you want to hit the Caitlyn here, right? So what can we tell ourselves every time you want to hit the ADC that will help prevent this problem from happening?
Doesn't matter.
Essentially fix this problem.
Doesn't matter.
Well, what do you mean by doesn't matter?
Like, even if I trade with her here, does it matter if I get her low, right? Or...
Okay, that's we're running along. Yeah, we'll get. I mean, we're pretty much there, right? Like, what makes it matter?
Like from the support angle or from my angle? Like, what do you mean by what makes it matter?
Like, you said, does it matter, right? What makes it matter?
Oh,
how do we know if it matters or not?
I'm level 2 first, so I should be stronger than the opponent. So because I'm stronger, it matters. Maybe.
And then we saw what happened here, right? So
yeah,
obviously it still doesn't quite, we're still not quite there, right? Doesn't quite fix the problem yet. Okay, so let's start with this. What's the problem?
So stupid.
What's the problem? No. It's natural to it's hard to be able to fix these things. Otherwise, everyone would be fucking good at this game, right?
Yeah. But like, I'm Diamond 4 and I'm making these kinds of mistakes. Like, I get it that I'm a Katarina 1 trick, right? But I watch LCS. I watch LS. I will dominate. I've literally spent 7 years of my life trying to improve at the game, right? And I've built bad habits, obviously, right? I've built bad ideas about the game that don't actually correlate with the fundamentals, and it's just like, I don't know how to remove them, and I don't know where to start.
Well, here's a trick. It's not about removing habits. It's about building on top of them, right?
Even the bad ones?
Yeah, I mean, what's a bad habit, for example? Give me an example.
I overextend, and I have really bad positioning.
So let's say, like, why are we overextending? Oh, you want the tower, right? Like, that's a habit built from, oh yeah, you want the gold, right? That's a good habit. You do want the gold, right? So how do we build on that? Oh, how do we make sure we're not overextending every time we want the gold? Because let's say you just remove that. You just AFK at the tower. Then we have a problem because we're like not playing the game, right? So it's not necessarily about removing bad habits. Honestly, good habits, bad habits are kind of like whatever. It's more like you want to build upon it to get it to where you want it, right? It might be bad to you because it's not good enough for you yet. So you make it stronger, or you push it in the right direction so that habit becomes what you think is a good habit, right?
Yeah. A good habit would probably be like consistently looking at the map. Like,
yeah, like I think I want the extra gold, and I look at the map now, right? And now all of a sudden everything's perfect, right? Or like, oh, I'm not overextending because I'm looking at the map, but I'm still getting the gold when I can, when they can't punish me, right?
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden it's good.
From Katarina is like constantly looking at bot lane. Like, can I get a free double kill?
Oh my god!
Can I dive? Can I dive?
Oh god! Not like this.
Like, it's always that in my head. I'm looking exactly how can I outplay. Right?
That's funny.
I'm not looking at whether or not the outplay is like worth it. I'm looking for the outplay because I want a 1v9 spin on him, hit him with the Rad RL montage play, and
my god,
and then get my paycheck and head out. You know, like, it's a really bad habit, but
well, it's not. I don't think it's necessarily a bad habit, but let's take a look at this, right? Like, what's the quote unquote bad habit here? Like, what's the problem with this? Essentially, we outlined it earlier, right?
Yeah.
So in like simple terms, you would tell your friend about this, and you say, okay, the problem here is what?
I walked through the minion wave to auto attack, so I started tanking minions. 2, I have no W. It's on cooldown.
No, number one problem, like a core concept. What's the core concept here that went wrong?
Trading when I don't need to.
Yeah, it's trading essentially, right? Yeah. Not when we don't need to. It's when they want to trade. Essentially, we're giving them what they want, right?
They want to trade at the same time that I'm thinking that I want to trade.
Yeah, we don't want to trade.
Right? I watched one of your videos, and like, from the Caitlyn perspective, she's like, yes, I want to fight this.
They're trolling. Yeah, I was like, what are they doing?
Run at me. Come
on. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do?
Not trade, I guess.
No, yeah, but like PvP wise, what's winning? You told me earlier.
Oh, Raycon hitting W.
Okay, Raycon hitting W, and they're with them winning is Yumi just healing Caitlyn. So this looks like this is okay. So let's look at this. You want to hit Caitlyn here? Is this looking like an FF or what?
Yeah.
How come?
Because the Recon isn't in position.
It's impossible. It's literally impossible for this guy. He E's to you? Are you guys not at the same spot? What's going on here, right?
Yeah.
It's actually impossible, right? So unless he's willing to flash for it. Yeah, if he flashes for it, that's even worse, honestly. They just heal and walk away. Like this is impossible, essentially, right? So
I should be just a little thought. I should be flipped with the Recon. The Recon should be bot side, and I should be on top side. Because there's no reason that jungler would be ganking right now, and it gives him bush control. But
yeah. That could be a good idea too. Yeah, let him have the bush so he can help get his W better, right?
Yeah.
So then what's the habit to insert here, right? Not necessarily don't hit the Caitlyn, but every time you do want to hit the Caitlyn, what can you ask yourself?
Does she want this fight?
More basic than that. What were we looking for in this 2v2 ideally?
Win the trade. Is that too basic?
Yeah. How do we win? A little bit more complex than that. Specifically, how do we win?
Recon hits W.
Yes, Recon hits W. So every time you look to hit the ADC, what's something you can tell yourself? Yeah, so did Recon can Recon land W here, right?
Yeah.
Or did he land W or whatever? Okay, now you're in a different game. It's obviously not a Recon. But what do you do?
Can thresh the hook?
Okay.
Karma.
Yeah. And yes, and the pattern we're looking at here is, can my support land X? Essentially.
Yeah. Can he do what he's meant to do?
Yeah, exactly. So every time you want to hit them, can my support do this? Right? Can my support do this specific thing? Because you see how, like, if it's going from like when we're playing the game and you think to yourself, will this matter? That takes like 5 seconds to think about, right? You're gonna be like, you want to hit them, does this matter? All of a sudden, like, the opportunity is gone. You have like half a second to decide in game, essentially, right? You see this? And he's going for the minion? Yeah, exactly. You have half a second to figure out if you want this or not in game. Yeah. This is where the autopiloting comes in, right? And off the top of our heads, oh, no, Recon can't. Exactly. You see it? Within half a second, we know. Like, it's not happening, guys, right? So you can continue to push instead, right? So you see how this is kind of what we're looking for. Just complex enough for you to instantly figure it out, but not too complex, because then you're spending too much time on it, right?
I have a quick question, by the way.
Yeah.
If I have an enchanter support like Lulu, or something like that, what am I actually looking for?
Yeah, exactly. What are you looking for? You have a Lulu.
Stuff,
yeah.
Like, obvious, right? Or with Karma, right? It's obvious because of their ulti Q or ulti W. But like, what about a shield support like Janna or Janna's kind of a bad example.
That's funny. What are we looking at for with Yuumi?
Sustain, but Lulu doesn't really have sustain, or Janna doesn't really have sustain. So they're poke champions, but if the Janna just sits behind on turret, what do I do? You know, like I can't ever engage, can I?
Well, what are we looking for?
Recon or Janna pressing E on me, I guess.
Yes, exactly. Right. We're looking for Janna shields me. Is there shield up? Right.
Yeah.
No, that's literally it. Like, what about Lulu? Is this the same thing or what?
Yeah. Does she have her shield up or?
Exactly. Exactly. Does she have her shield up? Is she gonna use it on the enemy or anything along those lines? Right.
Yeah.
So that's exactly it. Right. Okay. Like, how do these champions win? And then if you have a champion that just doesn't win, then you just pray to Jesus because you're scaling. Like, you have Sona. How do we win with this? I don't fucking know, right? The healing's not great, the damage is not great. We pray, boys, right? So
maybe she hits a 4-man ulti.
Yeah. Maybe at level 6 we land a nice ulti, but before that it's looking a little sus, right?
It's a little doomed.
But it's very much how you support wins, and you've seen these champions before, so you clearly know how they win, right? You just figured it out in like 2 seconds, right? So let's go through this whole laning phase again, except every time you want to hit them, I want you to ask yourself, what's the question?
W.
Yes, can Recon hit W? Can my support land their win condition? Yes, exactly. So let's fast forward. Okay, fast forward. And then let's go here. Every time something is happening, we're going to go back and look at it, right? Let's get hit by Q there. Okay, that's not relevant. Fast forward. And then we'll get to here. Okay. Can Recon hit W?
No.
Okay, this is looking a little suspect, right?
I can still walk up for the auto attack though, right? And then I just immediately back off because she's in her Q animation.
I mean, what happens if you do this?
She auto-attacks me back because she has more
exactly. Yeah, it's just trading, right? It's just, it all boils down. It's just trading. Look at that. She just hits you like that. And we hit her, she hits us. Well, it's fucking doomed, right?
Yeah.
So this allowed the W here. So that was really that was really fortunate that he landed it here, right? And then we had a problem because we had no volley. That was too sad, too sad. But let's keep going.
Wukong comes bot lane though.
I mean, they just walk away, no?
No, I actually can't. Like
they just walk away, right?
It's like
it's depressing.
Yeah, I can't help him.
All right, here we go. Gank is happening.
Up here.
Can Wukong land W?
No.
Okay, well, it's fucking FF.
Actually, if he E's to the Wukong, he can W.
I don't know. I don't know how much mana he has, to be honest. I can't tell what's going on here, but yeah, it's looking like an FF fast, right? It's really bad. It's really bad, right?
We still win this game, by the way.
That's good. That's good.
We still win this.
Yeah, it looks like your solos are kind of dumpstering them, but yeah. The laning is definitely a part we want to have as consistent as possible, because otherwise we're gonna run into situations where the lane feels so doomed we can't play the game, right?
Also, this buy was really fucking bad, and Ben
explained
it to me. So
I like it.
I like it too, but this is how he explained it, right? So he said
he's gonna say like you want BF sword and like boots or some shit with a pink word, right?
He said it was fine if you want to go mana immune. He doesn't care about that.
Oh.
But what he said was he would have suggested going dagger, mana crystal, pickaxe, and if I think refillables, right? Because it's more gold efficient. So you back at 675 gold and you can get your mana immune, or you choose to back at 1000 gold. It depends on what
yes.
you want to back with.
Yes.
But yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No matter what, you want to get the mana immune, right?
Yeah.
So for me, being a solo queue player, I'm gonna take the tier because some bullshit is gonna happen bot, and I'm gonna go home with 675 gold, right? Oh, nice! Wow, that was a sick. Oh no, unlucky. Never mind. I lied. It's not a sick arrow.
I tried to engage there because I'm level 6 and she's level 5. They're both level 5, right? So I wanted to take advantage of the fact that I'm stronger, but he didn't expect it. I should have
he didn't expect it. Yeah.
I should have been.
That was a good look. That was a great look though, because he can in fact land W, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't know. So, but yeah, talking about our like buy thing is for sure that is the right way to think about it. Is how much power can you get while maintaining your next buy, right?
Yeah.
So having a dagger is more power, and you can say having 1000 gold is within reason.
Yeah.
Right? On your next buy.
It's like 675 gold versus 1175.
Yeah,
which was the math that we did for it. But
yeah. I wouldn't worry about that as much though, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, he is right in that idea. That is a very common idea. Oh my god. Is that a W or what? He almost died. Okay. I don't know why we didn't ignite, but sure.
But then he was like, but you get rewarded right here because you get a free back off if you hadn't landed more CS. And I was like, yeah.
Well, it's not even a free reward, to be honest. Like, this is what I'm saying. Some bullshit will happen in solo queue, right? You know, that's exactly what I'm saying. Some random bullshit will happen where you will. But then he also be able to just mana immune real quick.
Like, you're full HP and full mana, and you have to back here because you have to buy your mana immune.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, if you're stacking your mana immune, I think mana immune is the most priority. If you have to sacrifice something to get it, that's totally fine.
That was my idea, right? That I wanted to stack my my tier as soon as possible, or start stacking it as soon as possible.
Okay, we arrow him the face. Oh wow, very nice. He tried to E-flash it. Of course, he's just dead because Wukong's here, right? Very nice, good stuff. That was a really good look on the arrow. Keep going. We spent a lot of time on the first like 4 minutes. Oh yeah, what's up?
I said my arrows this game were kind of clean, kind of nutty.
You should arrow this guy in the face. He has no net, right?
Yeah, I pinged it too. Look at
here we go. Good shit. Look at this. When it comes to mechanical ideas, I think seems like you're on the money for the most part, right?
Feels good, man.
Did we miss something here?
I missed an auto attack.
Oh no, you tried to auto cancel it, but she was speedy. Nice try. Sure. And we're gonna go bank robbery. I like it.
Yeah,
okay?
I was like, gimme
stuff. Wait, is this not what we talked about? You'll trade with them to the point where they're like dying, and you go invade, right? Or do dragon? Exactly, right? So, one of the common ways not the common way, but a way you can beat some like sustain.
So, Ben right here, he paused. So when I went into that bush, he paused, right? And he asked me, "Why would you stop her back here?" What do you think? Do you think
I'm gonna fucking dive this guy?
Yeah, that's
what. We're diving this guy until proven otherwise, right?
Right, so, but his idea was, he was like, you don't even need to stop the back. You can just run straight towards the wave and then pull it and freeze it.
Pull it? Like, we're freezing this?
Yeah,
I don't think you freeze this. You don't freeze this.
I'm level 8. He can't engage on me, but...
I don't think you freeze this. I think we're looking for a Wukong play here, no?
That's what happened.
If Wukong's leaving, I think you can freeze this, right? But I think Wukong is literally looking for something.
Look at the chat, baby.
No, I mean Wukong is obviously coming. We're gonna kill this guy, right?
Yeah.
So just trade as hard as you can. Good. Oh no, this is fine. As long as you don't die, it doesn't matter, right?
No, I end here.
Oh my god, you died? No, as long as Yuumi gets it, it's not that bad. Okay, well we got the okay. He entered that. Okay. It was a little bit grief, but I think you had the right idea.
A little bit too much in this game.
Oh yeah, let's just ignore that.
Yeah, I type like normally I don't type, but like man, 80 carry does stuff to me.
Oh yes,
it does stuff to my mental.
It does indeed. The game's already over. What the fuck? Okay, let's just keep going though. Let's see if we have any mid-game ideas. So fast forward. I think you definitely figured out. Just press R in his face. Oh, we got ganked here. Spoilers.
Yeah, this was really trolled by me.
Feels bad.
I see the.
Is it Yuumi ulti, by the way?
I'm like, oh damn, it's doomed. I'm like, I wasted my ulti as well.
Yeah, what do you think? Let's talk about this.
I shouldn't have even been up here. Like, Dragon is coming up soon, but I wanted the gold, man. I was just greeding for that gold on that turret. But no, it wasn't worth it whatsoever. Like, yeah,
so
right there. As soon as I saw that little bubble for when he was eating the cane, I was like, it's doomed. I'm dead.
Well, why is it doomed?
Because of what Yuumi just did. Yuumi can jump to him and then instantly press R, and I have no.
Right. They're engaging essentially, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that wanting the money is necessarily bad. What's the problem here? You do want money, right? Yeah. To an extent, right? Yeah. So let's say
I didn't use my E a whole lot this game either. Like that's the main reason that Ashe is just like busted, is because of her E. Because I can always just know where the enemy jungler is at, right? And I should never die to an enemy jungler, especially when I have the E up. But I just.
So let's say, like, when should we check for the jungler? When should we check for the jungler here?
Oh, whenever I'm going to hit them.
Right. I think that's a good way to a good time to look at it too, right?
Yeah.
So you could say, like, every time we want to push, we like find the jungler, because otherwise this is just gonna happen, right?
Yeah. I slowly start to like. This is I think this is the first game that I recorded, and everything that I do, you might notice in the future games that I improve on certain things, but then I fall back on other things, right? Like I'll this was an int.
What, this part?
I should just saved my ulti for when Rakan hit his W, but or when Kaelin used, but
you can slow first. Yeah, we were a little bit too fast here, right?
Yeah.
I think she's almost dying now. I think she has a TV here. No? Okay, fine. This game is kind of over already, but the game was definitely relevant to look at. Okay, hold up. We're seeing some interesting things happen here.
Yeah, I didn't understand what I was supposed to do here.
Like from a macro standpoint, or what?
Yeah, from well,
we're just dead here, by the way.
Yeah, positioning as well, because it was like, do I just go all the way around? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
What do you think? Let's look at this. What's the problem? We always have to talk about that first. Like, we only need to fix something when there's a problem, right?
I'm not sure what the problem was, to be honest with you.
Well, let's watch it again, because you know,
like, obviously I died, right? There was something wrong.
Okay, how do we die here? The team loses this fight, by the way, if they are not 10 million years ahead.
Oh, they are 10 million years ahead.
Holy shit, you're still losing though. See? Yeah. Holy shit. It's a throw, boys. This is a classic. It's probably one of the most important habits, I think, at this
Wait, Jax is dead. This is 4v5.
Okay.
We're a man down. Why are we fighting?
Why is it 4v5?
Because Jax is dead.
Yeah, but isn't Malphite top?
Malphite has TP, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but he has TP, right?
Yeah. So it's 4v5 if he TP's in.
So that's the problem, right? We've identified the problem. It's not winnable unless some crazy shit happened, right?
Right.
Some crazy good thing happened.
Unless the Sylas can like 1v9 outplay or something like
Sylas
that.
Sylas 1v9, Wukong 5-man ulti.
You don't really want to play around the possibility of them 1v9ing. You want to take the
most exactly. So the problem is, of course, is 4v5, right?
Yeah.
So how do we fix this then? That begs the question of how do we fix this?
I mean, not.
What were we trying to do when this happened? You said
I wanted to take the blue buff. I want to sell my money bags.
Yes, you want the blue buff, right? So it's actually becoming a common trend. We want the gold tower gold or whatever you're trying to do there.
Yeah.
What was the thing to look out for there?
Enemy jungler.
Yeah, look at the map. Find the jungler, right?
Yeah.
We want the blue buff here. What do we do?
Look at the map. Find the enemy jungler. I mean, like, there's no other camps up, so jungler has to be bot side. Right, red buff is down, Krugs is down, Raptors is down, Wolves is down.
Remember, the jungler wasn't the reason why we lost. The enemy jungler was not the reason why we lost, right? What was the reason why we lost?
Because it was 4v5.
Exactly, right? So how do we know if it's a 4v5 or not, looking at the map?
Jax is dead and the Malphite is TP.
Yeah, here's a fast way to do it, right? How do you do it in half a second? What do you think? You look at these guys, you look at your teammates.
Where are they at?
Yeah.
Location of teammates is not close enough.
Yeah, and then you look at enemies, and then you say, okay, we have 4 people, and they have 5 because they have TP, right?
Yeah.
You can fit that on half a second.
TP a whole lot.
They always have TP until proven otherwise.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, you just lose the game for no reason.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just don't think about it too often.
All right. And this is how we start building that habit here is, you see just the top laner chilling, he's got TP until someone says it in chat, right?
Yeah.
And another way you can tell if he's going to TP or not is if he's pushed into tower, right? Let's say your Shen is getting slow pushed on. Is he going to ulti bot?
No.
Yeah, he could, but then we lose top lane for the whole game, and that sucks.
Yeah, but why does that matter?
Yeah,
80 carry wins, right?
Yeah, but he's got, and you're playing against a Tryndamere, and you guys want to FF in the next 10 minutes, right?
So. But he's Shen, right? Like, what is he going to do with all that gold?
Clear the way fast and then TP.
No! Like come bot lane. TP bot lane right now.
Yeah, maybe I'll force it. Maybe it's not a great example. Maybe it's like a Maokai forced under the tower. Yeah, or he could and sack his top wave, right?
It doesn't matter if he misses 3.
Yeah, or Jax. I mean, here's a real example. Jax is not coming for sure, right?
Oh yeah, no, there's no way.
Oh yeah, not
Jax
a chance,
wants
dude.
That whole wave, baby.
Not a
he
chance.
Wants that Trinity Force.
Not a chance.
All of his items are 3,600 gold. Oh.
Let's say when you want something here, right? In terms of money, I guess that seems to be your trigger. Then we'll say you look at the map and you say, where is how many people are fighting over this thing? Yeah. Because a fight will break out. No matter what you do, a fight will break. It doesn't matter what you do. You can be fucking looking at the crab and they will fight you for some reason, right? Something like it's actually a fact.
Gold. Mine.
Yeah, you look at a war, people fight over that shit too, right? Like you fight over objectives, towers, literally anything in the game that can be fought over will be fought over, right? Yeah. So like, look, we're not even hitting the blue, we're just chilling in their jungle, and like there's a fight breaking out, right? Yeah. So that's the time. We're gonna be looking at these times to pinpoint when we should look at the map and look for, quick maths, figure out how many people are gonna contest over this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, here we go. We're making this bot play here, right? Yeah. And then is this you want this tower or you want this kill? Is this okay? What do you think?
Yeah, Caitlyn's mid lane, and even if Malphite comes, I'm pretty sure Jax has TP as well.
Okay, we're good to go, right?
Yep.
So this counter can't be here. This guy's insta dead. They auto lose this, by the way, right? So see, we don't have to watch. That's the thing in Diamond is the thing that kind of separates you guys from higher elo is being able to see the future. Like effortlessly, essentially.
Yeah,
right?
I have really bad foresight.
Yeah. You need to get glasses or something, right?
Yeah.
So, we're dying here, by the way. Wow, Caitlyn's no flash, by the way. Wow, apparently Caitlyn's no flash.
I flashed for this.
Oh my, you still died. You still died.
It's not worth it whatsoever, but
you still
I saw red. I saw red
in
my eyes, man. I was just like, oh.
Oh no. Let's talk about this. Actually. This is actually very beneficial for you if you're playing a lot more Ashe. Let's talk about plays when you're playing this champion. How do you make a play?
I can only really make plays when I have flash up or when I have ulti up.
How about damage wise?
W and then kiting back with Q.
Yeah, where does most of your damage come from? Yeah, W auto attack and what else? Yeah, like your Q or something, right?
Yeah, your Q.
So if you look at this flash, what do you think?
It's int.
There's no. Do you have a W or a Q?
No. Well, my W's coming off cooldown and like.
So is she gonna die in one auto?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on here, right? So we just end up dying somehow. So that's something that might take time to get used to, is that we can't just flash in like Katarina, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have a specific pattern. Yeah, dude. Man. Yeah, flash and kill them, right? Except
that's gold. That's gold.
There's a specific way. Yeah, we gotta do it in a specific way. Right?
This was terrible.
We're dead, by the way.
I'm 100% dead. Yeah.
I mean,
this is 3v5.
Okay, let's say you want the fight here. I mean, is this 3v5?
There's no way to win. There's no way to win. Even if we land like a 5-man ulti, this is unwinnable.
A 5-man Wukong ult into a 5-man Rakan knockup, you guys probably still lose, I think.
Yeah, right? Like there's no way. They're way too strong.
I think you're starting to see the problem out of lane, right?
Yeah.
Is this map awareness idea? Okay, team fights and map awareness, really. Because the map awareness is only. Yeah. Wait, let me see. You try to ulti to
the his E, because I assumed that he would jump back.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's not like LeBlanc. I think he does it like late, if at all.
He does it super late, but he can also do it like he can cast it himself.
Yeah, but I don't think Yone really does that unless they're dying, right?
Yeah.
So we're just dead here too, by the way.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, let's talk about this one too. I mean, it seems like we're talking about a lot of things out of the laning phase, but it's really all the same thing in disguise, right?
Yeah,
for the most part.
I'm just gonna get ran down by a Malphite, right?
Well, the other, not really foresight, but specifically is 3v5, 4v5, right?
Yeah.
This one though, let's talk about this. What's going on here?
It was pretty poorly positioned. Like I'm not nearby any of my allies, so I'm basically 3v1, and I have no flash, no ulti.
What's the plan here?
My plan was to W the Kayn. And that was it. That was the only thing that was going through my head.
So, okay, so what's the problem here?
Poor positioning.
Why is it poor positioning?
Because I'm not with my team. I have nobody to peel for me.
Okay, then how do we fix this?
Hugging my allies.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it, right? You can do that. It's just, if fights break out, just hide behind your team, right?
Yeah.
It's an easy solution to this one. So
yeah, 100% should have gone through bot side.
Yeah. I mean, remember, how do you do stuff on Ashe?
You just W and Q, and then maybe an ulti if you're trying to engage.
Right, exactly. We're looking for a Q play or ulti, and that's about it. That's all you got, Chief. Right?
Yeah.
So if you walk up to them, you got nothing. They're just gonna kill you, right? They're just gonna eat you for breakfast. Nice try on the arrow there. Wow, this game's actually, I can't believe this is actually being thrown, but I see some shit every day, huh? Okay, let's fast forward. Yeah, it's okay. It's
I literally told you
unlosable, right?
I was like, this is gonna be a fun one for you.
This is unlosable. What do you think about this, by the way?
Oh, this is great. This is great. Jack's TPing bot. This is 5v4. Even if Malphite TPs, it's a 5v5.
Totally fun to go for it. All right, so yeah, we're good on that. We're good on that for map awareness ideas. Here comes the TP. Then the Malphite's here. Oh, he didn't ulti you, which is nice.
Yeah, as soon as he used his
ulti, we press Q. Hey, here we go. The mechanics in terms of kiting and stuff look good, right?
Yeah.
For the most part. Let's watch this again. I just want to double check.
There was so much happening too. Like my eyes were just like.
Very nice, very nice. The kiting's overall good. I would say very nice, very nice, very nice. Good. Seems like there are no real problems when it's not just lost in the first half second, right?
Yeah. When I can actually, when it's winnable, I can sometimes win it.
Yes, when it's winnable, you do win them actually, right? Yeah. When it's not winnable, you in fact do not win those. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then we died, by the way. Feels bad, but that's just we killed them all, so Yumi holding the red flag in front of your face. So
yeah, dude.
Okay, let's fast forward. Let's look at this. It's dragon play. What do you think about this? Within half a second, look at the map and tell. Okay, what do you think?
Not winnable.
Are we griefing?
Unless the Jax can actually hit his E on the Caitlyn and like burst him down, it's 4v5 and it's not winnable.
Better steal this or bust, boys, right? Yeah. So, okay, looks good now.
Now it's 4v4, so I'm just
it's looking pretty good now. Yeah. It's not looking good anymore.
Now it's losable.
Right? So you see how like, oh wow, it looked bad and then it looked good and then we just died. So how do we go from back here to predict what happens, right? It's just 4v5 essentially, right?
Yeah.
So that's basically it. We don't evolve. We just pray that they carry this because you can't carry a 4v5, right? So
yeah, that's comes in with a Yuumi, and now it's
now
it's 4v5.
So here's a good way to put it. Let's say it's you have less people, but you have potential to win. How should you play these fights? How should you?
Very safe.
Yeah.
With potential to win, I should be looking to see if I can win it. And then, like as soon as it looks losable, just run the fuck away.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so I want you to watch this, right? So obviously, most players are gonna be like, okay, land arrow. Let's see who we can hit here. It looks good, right? But if you watch it like an observer, pretend like you're a caster.
Malphite's coming in hot.
Malphite, yes, exactly. Malphite's coming in hot. Holy shit, Yone 4-man ulti. What do you think? Is this fucking doomed or what?
It's done.
Exactly. Yeah, your role is to watch to see if you actually want to fight or not, right? Until you hard commit one way or the other, right? So obviously this is just fucking possible. Like it's physically impossible for you to carry this. Hey, she even exhausted you. Look at this. It's just added insult to injury, right? Oh my god, you guys are almost losing this. Holy shit.
It was close.
Holy shit, dude. And the base is falling apart. What is going on in this game, dude? It's fucking crazy. But yeah, if there's a big problem out of lane, what is it?
Just taking 4v5s.
Yes, taking 4v5s. And then if it's not 4v5, what's the problem?
Not understanding that. I guess positioning. Like
positioning. Yeah. The one where you walked up to Malphite.
Yeah, where I just kind of like
and Kane.
Like, oh, what's up? What's up, dude?
They looked at you and then you tried to run. They just caught you and killed you.
Yeah.
Roasted you for dinner, right? So it seems like if they're laning ideas, it's very much you want to fight. How does my support win this? This is a Sona. Let's ignore this one. Okay, let's watch this one.
And then Sona. Let's ignore
out of lane is very much 4v5. I mean, I don't know what to say. You guys are just gonna pray. That's not. I don't think that's very useful. I don't think that's very useful for us to look at right now. Okay, let's look at this one and then do some like recap. But do you have any questions on stuff we haven't gone over?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, do I have any questions?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay, good. All kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah,
How about stuff we haven't talked about? We really haven't talked about like pretty much anything outside of 4v5 team fighting and stuff like that. Yeah. Like honestly, we didn't even. There's no lane assignments when it's just everyone's constantly dying. I don't know what's going on. But it's a spicy one for sure. Hey, that's a fat Zyra Q. This is winning, right? Good shit. Let's heal him and kill him. He's dead, 100%. You just commit to this, by the way. Just kill him. Just kill him. No.
Exhaust and heal, baby.
Maybe it was too much. I don't know. Do you see what I'm seeing?
So he has no mana, so I mean, he can't really sustain. I could have flashed the Q maybe, but I didn't think I would be able to kill him after.
That's fine. I was a little suspect, honestly. His potion was running for a while. There was a auto attack, volley auto attack play. Maybe could have been grief as well. So that's fine. Not go for it. That was really good that we were converting on a win from Zyra. The instant I saw that Q, it's a win, right?
Yeah.
Easy money. Oh my god, this guy's actually dying. Don't you just flash auto attack Q?
I'm still afraid of like a Q from
Bard or something. Just flash your forehead, right? I can't kill him. Feels bad. No mana. Sure. Let's fast forward. We just win the lane. Yeah. Good. Honestly, we talked about laning. The two main ideas of laning was what? For the most part.
Understanding that, or what can I engage on? Like, what is it? What did the Zyra need to hit to be able to engage?
Yes, in order to fight. Yes. They're just dead as fuck here. Let's go. And the other one was you wanted like money or gold or whatever, and then we had to look at the map to find the jungler, right? Zyra actually dies here, but it's fine.
It's an execute too, so.
Fast base. Okay. Oh, we got the dagger here.
Yep.
Sure.
I actually really like dagger. I feel like it's so strong.
Oh, it's pretty good for sure.
Like the fact that you get more, you get your Q off faster is just. Oh, it's doomed by the way. I just freeze the wave, just constantly just freeze the wave. It's doomed for them. I pull it up.
Feels like they can't play the game.
Yeah, dude. I pull up the wave so they can't walk up even farther.
I was like, dying here.
I'm like,
sure. What do you think? Oh, you don't have approach velocity? Why don't you? No, you don't have approach velocity.
I actually do. I'm pretty sure.
There's no way.
Yeah, I do. See the little bit of movement speed?
The fuck? How is he so fast? Is his boots really stronger?
I think he has Nimbus Cloak, so he healed.
Guys, actually just...
Yeah, he flashed.
He does have Nimbus. Holy... Yeah. Nimbus and boots. This guy's an animal. I like it. Feels bad. We're dead here, by the way. Oh, can't kill him. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Was freezing successful?
I mean, no, but also yes. Like the Zyra was tanking the entire wave for no reason. Like she just kind of walked up to him when she's happy.
Oh, it's not no reason. Look at this.
Oh, she couldn't walk back as the GP ulti.
Then why are we tanking the wave?
To the wall. I'm thinking I have heal. I think I'm fine in my head, right? But I didn't expect the desire to just get popped. And then I died.
We're talking about mechanics. I think the freeze is a nice idea. Yeah. I think it's something that you'll have to figure out if that's like the method you prefer to win harder, like, right? Yeah. But let's talk about something that's easier to fix here, which is, or not easier to fix. Sorry, that implied that the freeze was wrong. Something that we can fix here, which is somewhat related to the last game as well. Since you're gonna play a lot of Ashe, we're gonna talk about this. Well, since it seems like you're gonna play a lot of Ashe.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a lot of Ashe.
Yeah. So what?
She's like super like basic in the fact that a lot of her ideas are just kiting, which is
you don't have many buttons, which is good. So which button do we not press here?
W.
Or should we not? Yes, don't press W. Why?
It fucks up the freeze for one, and for two, like there's a huge wave in front of me. I can't actually hit him with a W.
Well, you could hit him. It was executing everything, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with using W here?
It's not guaranteed, I guess.
Right. It's like it's not guaranteed because he's gonna try and dodge or something, right?
Yeah.
And we might need the long range slow later, essentially. Or if you want it to burst, what part about his health do we want to burst? The last part, right?
Yeah.
So when in doubt on Ashe, we can just save volley when trying to kill this guy, right? Because imagine if you have volley here.
Yeah.
It's a classic. It's a classic. We just hold volley a lot of times, unless they're running at your face, then you volley them, right?
Yeah.
But imagine if you had volley here.
They were both dead.
Yeah. Maybe not the Bard, but Ezreal has potential to die for sure, right?
Yeah.
We did have actually maybe just die because he got exhausted. Yeah. But you could potentially run away from Bard, right?
As a Katarina one trick, every time I get exhausted, I just cry.
Mental gone.
My mental is
bad. But okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So far, laning phase is pretty solid for the most part. Nice kill. This guy's aiming at Saber for some reason. This is grief. Oh, don't take that. Oh no.
I tanked it because I assumed that she would get hit by the ulti.
Yeah, so but
it wasn't worth it because like she was gonna die to it anyway.
Well, you know how Ezreal ulti works now, right?
Oh no, I don't.
It's like Saber Q in the sense that you're not really blocking any damage at all.
Oh, it doesn't change it. They changed that?
It's been changed like that for a while. It does not take, there's no like reduced damage anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's only on minions, right? Minions and non-epic monsters. Is that it? I think that's it. Right?
Okay, my bad.
It's pretty much gonna do full damage to everyone it hits. So
I've been playing since season 3, man. I got
yeah. That used to be an old thing. Yeah. That used to be a thing, but they changed that. Is power creep and all, I guess. So let's fast forward.
Ezreal needed buffs, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the champion is just so underpowered. It's crazy.
Let's fast forward to the mid game. Oh, okay, hold up. What happened here? Never mind. This guy's dead AF, right? Nice. Oh, that was a nice volley at the end. Is it sad that it's possible he just kills you here?
Yes.
I hope he doesn't kill you. Oh, thank God. No, thank God. Good kiting. He's gonna W you.
I could have killed this. I was so sad.
No, you can't. You can't beat this. He landed the W, right? So
if I had dodged downwards towards the wave, the only reason I took the fight was because I was in my cannon wave, right?
Oh yeah. You take that fight.
Like,
you take that fight.
I can 100% win this, right?
That's a good try.
I just fucked up mechanically. That's why I pinged myself.
I'm pretty sure you. Let me see this.
I didn't pop my.
Oh yeah. You went for the volley instead of the dodge here. Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
So
my W animation, so I couldn't dodge the.
It's a little advanced. I wouldn't worry about this right now, but if you know that the only way for him to kill you is the W, then you can pre-place your cursor. Have you heard this idea?
No, but
you can pre-place your cursor to dodge. Actually, wait. Let me use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah.
No worries. Yeah.
Okay. BRB.
Let me go look at your chat real quick. See what they're saying about me. Yo, this Ash is great. Hey, you know, thank you. Pog insane Ash player. Thank you. It's just how it is, man. 1v1 me after this. This Ash is dog shit. Easily best. It's so. I 1v1 you, Katarina. Easy peasy. That's free dubs. No, I know you're joking. It's okay. If I wasn't able to laugh at myself, what kind of comedian would I be, right? You went to the bathroom. Why did I switch to AD carry? Because I like getting one shot. That's one of my favorite things in the world. Not having relevance and getting one shot. It's my favorite thing. Or when the Nautilus plays like a Yumi or a Soraka, I love that shit. Makes me
okay.
Just, so good.
So you want to be mechanical 1v9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna look at some mechanical ideas. That'll be fun. Look at this. Fucking whip out any of these probably. Oh shit! Is there an example?
Dude, I watch way too much
one?
Dopa. Come on, I'm subscribed to him too as well.
Oh, you know, you should know what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me see if this is correct. Had to be one of these videos. No. Why is this 1 minute long? What the fuck? Okay, hold up. No,
my secondary champion is Oriana because of Dopa.
Fuck, this is Minecraft. Okay, I know what I'm looking for. I'm just briefing looking for it.
No worries, dude.
Has to be one of these. I remember going over this in another coaching session. He went top. Fuck, one sec. It's not this. He was playing against like Silas or something. Is it really a month ago? Wukong Silas, here we go. Is there a game? Fast forward. Or like. I'm not trolling. Okay, I want you to watch this. Wukong Silas. What do they need to hit to kill this guy?
Gold card.
Sorry. What does the enemy team need to hit to kill Dopa?
I can't really tell what the enemy team is.
Like Wukong Silas.
Wukong. Oh, is that both Wukong and Silas?
Yeah.
Silas needs to hit his E.
Yes, correct. Okay, let's watch this.
Yeah. He's predicting the E, so his cursor is already walking upwards in order to dodge the E. Yeah. He's just he assumes because he's going into the bush that he's just trying to the Silas is trying to lose vision so that the TF doesn't see the E coming out.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So check it out.
Yeah, he dodges the first part of the Q with his E, and then he's looking for the turnaround. He's looking for the turn play, as you would say.
Right.
But
so
this
you
wave
see
is
how
way too massive. Now he's lost. It's
right.
done.
So you see how this relates to here, right? He needs the W to kill you.
Yeah, he needs to hit his W to kill me. So if I just dodge the W,
exactly.
I'm smurfing on him.
You see how like there's a lot of like volley first ideas you're having here, which is could be getting you in trouble here too, because like you try to volley here first, it's impossible to dodge, right? So I think we're it's slightly important, I guess, when you're playing Ashe, but yeah, just know that volley can be used as a last option instead of first, right? Because you know if it prevents you from dodging, for sure don't use it first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like here's a good example. Like imagine if you try to volley here, you get hit by the bar Q. It's FF, right? That would be depressing for sure. Nice try on the arrow there. Let's watch this again, actually. Also, let's watch this from a our macro standpoint. If you want to fight them, is this good? Why or why not?
I think it's fine. The wave is in the middle.
So fine.
It's not like shoving into him, and it's
we want. Is this hard winning or not?
Oh no, it's not hard winning at all.
Why not?
Because the wave is in the middle. I can't dive them if they get low enough. Because there's no wave to back me up if I try to dive.
Well, like let's say a fight breaks out.
Oh wait, Yon's coming. This is free.
Oh, now all of a sudden it's hard winning. What happened?
Yeah.
What changed your mind?
I looked at the map.
Ah, okay.
Crazy, huh?
What was the way we figured out in half a second?
Looking at the map.
What was our method? Not just looking at the map, but who do we have to spot?
Yon, I guess.
Yeah, basically our team.
Yeah.
And their counterparts.
Yeah. The Lux is still mid lane, and the Camille is fighting.
They're fighting. No one's coming. No, this is an island. It's actually an island.
They can't see bot lane. They only see the red.
They have to kill each other, guys.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're diving here, right? So you see how like 100%. this is a big concept that I think will help you a lot. This elo is it's a hell yes or hell no, right? So you see this we're giga forcing, right? To see like
hell yeah.
Right. You know how long did it take us to find this arrow? Like really, it's like too late almost, right?
Yeah.
You see how like it's not necessarily like fire the arrow faster or anything like that. It's more like, do you know if we even want to fight this? Oh, they're trolling here, by the way. We're killing everyone. XD. You see how like how do I know they're trolling? We already won. We've already won before a fight even happened, right? You missed arrow. Does it even matter?
No, I dodged the Bard ulti.
You missed arrow, and this Bard is insta killing Zyra. Did it even matter? No. Like right, this is the big idea I think at this elo.
So like I'm way stronger than them, even if it was a 3v3.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's I think a big concept that you would probably would give you the biggest results fastest is being able to identify these fights, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this fight that's breaking out. Where's my team and their counterparts? That gives you a quick rundown of this is good or bad, and then like you said. If it's bad, but it starts to look good, we watch it like an observer, right? And we say, okay, you know,
third party.
Exactly, yeah, third party it. Yeah, you playing Apex or are we playing Apex?
Yeah, I play Apex.
Yeah, we third partying this shit all day, dude.
I play Octane and I'm looking at him, and I'm
so
like,
funny.
There's a fourth party. Oh shit.
Your team starts at 45, it's looking good. They're like, holy shit, our Ashe is coming in. Ashe literally starts killing both teams.
Nah, dude.
Okay, let's watch this. Oh, what the fuck is going on here?
This headcrumb has a wingman with a skull piercer, and I'm just sitting here with my fucking P2020.
How did you not die here, by the way? What the fuck?
Because I'm just better than them. That's how it works.
Oh my god.
Look at that. 1v9 outplay. I didn't need a heal, but you know.
Alright. I mean, we can talk about this, but I think you already know what the fuck's going on here. I mean, if a fight's breaking out here, what do you think is about to happen?
Ezreal's gonna come down and Lux is gonna roam up, but Yona's gonna follow him, so it's gonna
be
quite
literally impossible. Quite literally impossible. Bard's coming here first as well, by the way. I don't know if you know this about Bard.
I think after I think when I was first hitting him, like just if you go back just a little bit.
Let's see.
I think right here, like this is fine because he
we're already doomed, by the way.
Why? Oh, because he has ulti.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. It's impossible to win. Let's say you base. Okay. Let's say you're forced to base, and he doesn't even ulti, right?
I mean, I have flash. I'm thinking about like flashing the R if he tries to R me.
Okay, so let's say you flash and he loses ulti. Can we capitalize on that? Why or why not?
Yes, because I have ulti and I can stun him.
Wait, you're gonna kill this guy?
I 100% think I could kill him if I. But then after he went into the bush, that was a mistake.
Let's watch this. Let's watch this.
I ulti first, and then he's trying to get out right here. Like as soon as I lose vision, I should have just ran.
You see how like we lost ulti for free essentially already, right? It seems like impossible. It's almost impossible until you can figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know how you're supposed to flash a point blank Hecarim ulti or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
It seems really you would have to have like a very specific way to do it. Otherwise, it's always a loss, essentially, right? Like it's not that you shouldn't go for 1v2s or anything like that. I think they're very good to go for it. It's more like maybe you need to fine-tune your plan here, right? So what you just said, I might not think it works, but if you think it works, go do it.
Yeah.
So that so you can figure out if it works or not. I'm obviously not right 100% of the time, right? So it's just in my experience, I have not found trying to flash Hecarim ulti point blank to be winning. To be honest, right? I've seen too much of that to be like, yeah, I'm going for this. Maybe if I'd exhaust, but even then, it's probably still losing.
Yeah, I learned soon afterwards that Hecarim is a little busted.
Oh yeah, he's killing us. Oh, let's talk about this, by the way. It's about to be some deja vu, no?
Yeah.
Is this deja vu? What's going on here?
I'm just backing off. I see them all bot side, but I wanna go for this dragon, so I'm just like chilling.
Are we dead or what?
If Hecarim comes around, yeah.
Yeah, have a second to decide if you're donezo or not. Is it yes or no question? Yes, you're donezo.
How come? Go home. Go home.
How come?
The Kha'Zix is top side, Camille's dead, and Yon is mid. So
it's
gonna be 2v.
Oh yeah, it's fucking doomed.
At the minimum, it's 2v2 because I see.
Doesn't even matter what happens. You guys can't even win. You guys, this is just impossible, honestly, right? Oh, Zyra's dead. Goodbye, boys. I hope she has flash because otherwise we have a problem, boys. So, what do you think? Is this doomed or what?
Yeah, that was doomed.
Oh, Zyra got a kill though. Oh, Yon is taking the portal. Holy shit. Nah, it's just fucked, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, your whole team is coming in. Oh, please tell me they can carry this. I mean, where's the Hecarim? Am I blind?
I think the Hecarim at back.
Your team saved it. Holy shit. But you see how like this is we can tell from this picture, right?
Yeah.
Back here. Right? So when do we need to do this check? Every time what?
Every time we're hitting the turret or anything.
Yeah, every time you want something. Let's say like a wave, a turret, a kill. I don't fucking know, honestly. Like anything, whatever triggers are most triggering for you. This is a really weird really weird way to put it. Right?
Kill is me. That's my trigger.
For me, it's waves for sure, right? So then you do this check because otherwise you just lose the game off stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
It's actually insane that your team saved it. Let me watch this again. Zyra did a lot of damage. That's a support, by the way.
I should have walked up farther. There was a slight mechanical misplay that killed me, but like I had
honestly,
to just keep walking upwards.
Bayer just didn't ulti you for some reason, right? So I don't know. I don't know. He didn't see you or something, right? And GP has an ulti. He probably already used it, but yeah, it was.
I don't think
it was just kind of doomed, to be honest. I mean, we already know how to fix that, right? Ezreal blue trinkets first.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen that movie 10,000 times.
I've done that movie, and I've never seen that movie in this elo.
I've filmed that movie before, so yeah, you'll find many creative ways to
I'm not much of a director.
Yeah, you'll find solutions to these problems once you realize they're problems, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, is this legal? What do you think? Have a second.
No, actually, yes, because Camille and Yon are coming in.
Oh yeah, it's very legal, very legal. We're looking for an ulti, boys, right? It's a normal 5v5, just don't end your positioning, right?
I walked up so that I could get the rune end. Yeah, but I did it too quickly. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to chase too hard because the Hecarim's gonna kill your ass.
Yeah.
Hecarim's killing you, by the way, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. See, how do we know? How do we know where Hecarim's coming from?
Well, I saw him coming. I saw him coming the whole time.
Yeah, from here.
Yeah.
This is the picture. We know he's coming from bot. Yeah. How do we know? Because he's bot, right?
Because he's bot, yeah.
So this is the time. So anytime stuff happens, map your team's positioning, enemy team positioning. And that's going to be a fast...
In my eyes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You literally cannot play the game. Like, or the game is played in your head, if that makes any sense. Like, your game is played like, I see the future. Okay. If we chase too hard, Hecarim's gonna kill us.
I'm jumping on the board, one-shotting him, then one-shotting
the Lux, when you play Katarina, numbers might not matter as much.
Yeah. The numbers don't matter when I'm 20-0, right?
Yeah, true, very true. You're just gonna one shot the whole team. When you play ADC, you can't play the game if you don't. Do that. Yeah, it's just giga doomed, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully they get the revenge kill. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Oh god. Oh, what is going on here, guys?
No.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right, just fast forward. I don't want to watch this.
Go next.
I don't want to watch this. Keep going. But yeah, I think you know what to work on out of lane for sure.
Yeah,
right? And for the normal fights, it's basically like stop inting your positioning. I don't know what's happening in those fights, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like a normal thing.
You like that Ashe ulti though?
That was very nice. That was very nice. And they're all dead here. I don't know what Hecarim's doing, but they're just all dead here, right?
Yeah.
Unless are they getting away? Oh, they're getting away. You're getting away, Chief. That's fine. Fast forward. Fast forward.
I'm trying to keep mid control.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about this. Yeah. Remember, every time we want something, we're gonna pause, right?
Yeah. I want to get Baron or Dragon, so I need to keep shoving in mid lane.
Is this legal?
That way I have mid priority. I have no idea where. Actually, I was actually thinking about this. So nothing is up bot side, and there's nothing up top side, right? So where could the Hecarim actually be? What is he actually doing here? Like, how do I predict where he's at when there's nothing up?
Yeah, when in doubt, what is he doing?
He's ganking me.
He's trying to force on someone, right? He's gonna try and gank someone, right?
And so it's 100% me every time.
Oh yeah, I mean he's not gonna go for Qwelz. Qwelz just ease away, right? There's no one bot, so I guess the only question is, does Bard ulti hit you or not, right?
I mean, I got flash up, you know, it's free.
All right, let's take a look.
Boom. He just uses ulti.
Oh, he used ulti on someone else. They're trolling. He actually wants to open mid if he's doing shit like that. Wait a minute, we don't kill him. It's so sad.
Yeah, I don't have ulti up.
No.
If I had ulti here, he's dead. I could have healed the Zyra as well, but she had Ignite on her. So
holy shit, we do no damage. Fuck this game. We need mana immune. Yeah, we need mirror mana. So, and the only reason you don't have mirror mana by this point is because we kind of died a little bit. So.
Also, I don't use my W a whole lot. Like, I've learned it a little bit. I'm getting better at it, but like over time, I just need to use my W more. I need to use my abilities more so I can get it. Easy peasy, and I get the kill, and I'm out of here. Boom.
Ooh.
Easy.
Nice, very nice. Okay, fast forward. Keep going. Let's keep going.
Now I have no flash for when Hecarim is gonna.
Oh yeah, now you have to play like now you have to play really scared. Oh wait, you died here by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually both died here.
Limit testing.
You actually both die here, and the dragon might get stolen.
I think
TP.
After like a while,
we're good.
All right, GG.
We're good.
It's doomed.
We're not. Maybe we're fine.
No,
Hecarim's not even stealing. Fine. Yeah, Hecarim's not even stealing. Let's go.
Reload.
And he's just fucking season 10 or something. I don't know what I just saw.
200 years. Look at 200 years.
But yeah, I think pretty much everything out of the laning phase is this idea, right? Yeah. Where we're trying to do something like push a wave is the most basic thing. Imagine a fight breaks out.
Yeah.
Every time you want something.
What do I do?
Yeah, and then attach this habit to every time a fight breaks out. So then naturally you want this wave, fight breaks out, they will force it for some reason. Are we fine? Yes, you can continue to do this thing, right? We're fine because we looked at the map and we saw where everyone was and we're good to go, right?
Yeah.
So, and then this Bard's dead, by the way. Just don't let him portal out and we're good. Ulti! Nice. We take that, by the way. Oh, we don't take that. Okay, this is a little dicey now. Okay, we need to start running. Sir.
I walked into the queue.
You see how do we know you need to start running?
I actually think I could have stayed, but yeah. Like,
well, you could have stayed. Wait, let's watch.
Kha'Zix is coming down as well, and if I had dodged the Lux snare, I actually could have saved it.
From this picture, how do I know you don't know where Lux is?
Because I just kind of run at them.
No, based off a first-person perspective.
Wait, what?
I look at this. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking Bard's gonna Q me. That's it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
How do we know? Because Bard's on the screen, right?
Yeah, he's sticking around.
How do I know? You have no idea Lex is throwing Q at you.
Because I'm looking to dodge the Bard Q and not the Lux Q.
Yeah, where's your screen? Yeah, where's your screen at, right?
Oh, my screen's up. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how we know, like, you didn't even know they were showing up, right? Look at this. And then oh shit, and then we're dead, right? Yeah, that works. That's why first person perspective
like
is very important.
Movie, dude.
No, yeah, actually, horror movie. Right? So this is kind of the I think a main idea that would be really helpful for you is don't worry about too many things. Just focus on one thing at a time, right? Just honestly, just focus on this thing only. Yeah. I would say out of lane, you want to fight. Look at the map to see where our team's positioned and enemy team's positioned. And you know from here that they are showing up in the next 20 seconds, next 30 seconds. It's not that you shouldn't take this. It's just know that they're showing up. Because when you get to the point where Bard's ulting himself, you're like, oh, Lux is definitely here by now, right?
Yeah.
She has to be here by now. Otherwise, she's AFK.
I can look at the map right now and see that she's
yeah, exactly. So the fighting, all this is fine. The physical, being physically here is not incorrect.
Yeah, I know it's fine. Look at my thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like you said, oh, you need to dodge the Lux binding, but you're never gonna know to dodge the Lux binding unless you know she's here, right? That kind of stuff. So
how am I supposed to dodge it if I don't see it?
Exactly. So I think that's the main thing out of laning phase is like every time you want to do something, it's definitely a how you look at the map angle. Pretend everything's a fight. Pretend everything's a forced fight. Like go by here, forced fight. Hecarim's top, easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing you should look out for. And if the fight takes too long, Hecarim's obviously coming from base or top. Right? Wow, Yone's about to fucking smurf on their ass. What's going on here?
1v9. Okay,
that looked a little unbalanced, I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit. Hecarim from base, by the way. So just flash his ulti, right? Wait, you see what's wrong with the screen here, right?
I should have been hitting the bar the whole time.
No.
Thinking.
No. It's the same energy as the Lux problem, which is.
Oh, my camera positioning was.
What are you looking at?
How am I supposed to see the fight if I'm not?
Yo, looking at the fight? How do you know if Hecarim has ulti or not if you don't look at him, right?
Yeah.
You see like Hecarim's on your screen, kind of, and then it's like, does he have ulti? I have no clue. Oh, he's playing like he has ulti. Oh, at that point it's almost too late, right? Oh my god, it is too late. Feels bad. So yeah, I think you kind of get the idea, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, what do you think? Any last questions, I guess, before we wrap it up? Or as we're wrapping it up?
So, we talked about 2v2. We talked about mid game. We talked about positioning. We talked about basically what you made before, the main character theory, in the way that who is the main character. So if the support is the main character, he needs to hit his abilities, right? What else?
What do you think is preventing you from being like D1?
Dying so much.
And how do we keep dying
for no reason? Say again?
And how do we keep dying?
Poor positioning and poor map awareness.
Right. So then that would be like your focus of your games is make sure you're working on habits to fix these problems, I'd say. Right? I think definitely that's the number one is for sure. Like in all these games, every time a fight breaks out, you always commit with your team, essentially. Yeah. When in all these games, half the fights are obviously lost before. Yeah, exactly. Unwinnable.
Always commit because
it's physically unwinnable. In my head,
it's winnable.
Yeah, it's
not winnable.
Physically unwinnable, dude. They can play. We saw many examples where they just fucking griefed it out the window and you still lost, right? Yeah. And you saw many examples where you guys griefed it out the window and you still won, right? So something really insane has to happen for you guys to win these super unfavorable situations. So I think that's the number one area to look at. And then probably number two is like the laning stuff. Sure, sometimes bad things happen, but I don't think you actually lost the laning phase off that, which is kind of funny. So maybe put that on the back burner unless you want to work on something in lane. It's more like somehow in some team fights you just like randomly died. Like Lux binding, which is part of the problem of the whole map thing, right? Or the other one, which is I don't know. That was really weird. That was maybe that was a one-off thing. The Malphite thing or the Yumi.
I'm really bad at dodging Malphite ulti. Like I know that the idea is that
No, they walked up to you. They walked up to you, right? Yeah. That's like a.
That was weird.
He pressed Q on you and you died. So I think that may be like a one-off thing. I'm not as worried about that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the 4v5 stuff definitely like this one. This is like kind of weird. Right? I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened here, but you're like, yeah, just fix it by going with your team, right?
Yeah.
But
I think I was a
beyond
little bit tilted at this game. I mean, I was 0-5, and I'm like, if I die, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
Go
But
next.
beyond that, you could say like, okay, once you know that it is unwinnable, what do you do? That's the next step, right? So let's talk about that briefly. Yeah. Let's take a look at one of these examples. Yeah. Let's look at this example for example. Let's just use this one for example. You see this? They're all coming bot. It's unwinnable. What do? You just leave.
Just run.
Yeah, you don't make things worse. Essentially, right? Is the motto. Making things worse is just dying. You can't stack man immune, that kind of stuff, right? So just giga run, do Krugs, do Gromp, fucking AFK in a bush, in a pink worded bush. Just don't die. Essentially, don't get caught, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I think you will be able to figure out what to do once you start being able to play in this direction. So, sounds good?
Alrighty. Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Good luck in your games, right? Don't think too much.
Yeah.
It's just, the only thing you want to think about is, whatever your trigger is, look at the map and figure out if this is 4v5 or what's going on with numbers, right?
Yeah.
In terms of teammates' position. Yeah, and the trick to know within half a second is your teammates' positioning. That will tell you really fast what's going on here, right? If this is good or not, right? So it's really nice that your team was able to say this. Here's a good pattern. Let me show you what this looks like. So let's say you guys live long enough for your team to show up from mid, right? So the pattern is they're gonna force on you. You guys try and run away, and your team's gonna counter. The people. So like, let's say this is why the counterparts are important. Let's say like the enemy jungle and mid are forcing on you. Your jungle and mid are gonna come and save it, right? So if you're mid laner 0 and 10, you don't want this, right? You want the reverse, where they force on your mid laner, you come to save it, right? Just to give you some like patterns, some ideas in here. So in this case, if this is just a 4v5, I hope your Kha'Zix and Yone can fucking win the 4v5 after the fact, right? After you guys buy a shit ton of time. Otherwise, it's just lost, right? So, and in fact, they are doing a good job of being able to clean something up, right? Which is really good.
Question. This is more of like a mental question.
Yeah.
I have a lot of problems with like not thinking I'm like good enough to be where I'm at, right? Like I don't deserve to be in D4. Like I feel like I'm like a plat 3 80 character.
Oh no, you're definitely on par with these guys, right? For sure. Like mechanically, at the very least, we're on par, I think, right? Like you saw in all these games, how are your mechanics? Pretty good for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like some niche volley ideas could be worked upon, but you saw some of those arrows, right? That's fucking pog. It's pretty good. It's more like you have the same problems as the other people in this elo, which is like you said, like randomly dying somehow in 4v5s, right? It's just not good, and everyone goes to die. That's actually what happens, right? Everyone shows up to die. It's really insane. So trust me on this. You're definitely not plat 3. But I think we are at an accurate elo. We have an accurate representation of our skill level, I think, right now. So,
alright.
Yeah. There's no imposter syndrome here. You're doing good, right?
Yeah, my CSing is really dog. But again, Katarina one trick. Why do you need a CS, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, looking at these games, I don't even think CSing is doing anything in these games. To be quite honest, it's just fucking everyone's dying. It's crazy.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'll let you go. You can go burr, or however you say it.
In the solo queue.
Get some dubs, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Hit that.
I will
try.
I will try.
Chally, dude.
TY. Good luck in your games. If you do want to see examples, I have examples on my YouTube. You can try and study for what happens, what I do when I do fights, essentially, right? You can see like, oh, I'm gonna look at the map and look at that stuff, right?
It's so hard for me to watch freaking like Vods and stuff because like I get bored after 5 minutes.
Pretend you're playing. That's what I do. I'm like, oh shit. Because like, let's say like for me when I watch like Sven in real time, it's the same thing. You have half a second to figure out what the fuck is going on, and he's doing it within the same amount of time. So it's like a competition almost between you and whatever you're watching. Except obviously the guy you're watching is better, right?
Yeah.
You need to figure out what is the difference. Yeah, exactly. Why? I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why did you do that? Right? You got to go back and rewatch. Yeah, exactly.
No, I watched a good amount of your videos, so I understand some of the concepts, but yeah.
Putting it into practice.
At that match history, and then like that's why I'm like here.
Don't worry, this is temporary, dude. This is temporary, right? Yeah. I would say focus on building long-term habits with map awareness, and we didn't really talk about like specific triggers to attach it to, but like whatever you think is most important, whatever you think like possesses you the most? Like when you see a kill, obviously, it's probably a good time to look at the map, right? Yeah. Or when you see like you want to get a gold or something. I don't know what's possessing you, but waves, towers, anything like that. Whatever you think is catching your eye the most in game.
Whatever's making me feel real good.
Yeah,
where's the money bags at? Where's the money
bag? Exactly. Yeah. That's the perfect time to
I'll send you off with a where is it at? Do you have money bags? Wait, were you the one with the money bag emote?
I do not have the money bag emote.
Who was it? Whatever. Either way. Money bags. Oh. Bags. GG's.
GG. So, good luck in your games. Let me know how they go, alright? I'll upload this to YouTube, send you a link. Go back and rewatch and all that stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I really wanted was the tuber.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely let me know how the games are going, alright? And show me some team fight building habits. Like, you see a 4v5, you're like, this is kind of doomed, and I play this good, right?
What if I sent you with the team fight tactics?
Oh, that's fine, too. I do like some team fight tactics.
No, GG's.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Peace. Okay.